my name is Michaela. I am a junior in high school, and I go to Lakeview High School, and I am here to read my Juneteenth essay. In America, the world can be looked at like a vibrant color palette. Yet it wasn't always this way, and it took continuous grit and determination to reach where we are today. On June 19, 1865, all the slaves in America were freed, marking a monumental turning point in history. Sorry. This was a pivotal moment for the next generations of African Americans in America, igniting a transformation in societal values and norms. This event sent a powerful message to everyone. Everyone is equal. Juneteenth is a glimpse of how the world could have been and how the world should strive to be. To be a world rooted in equality, justice, and unity. This historic day was a significant societal change and left an impact on the world. It reminds us of the enduring struggle for freedom and the importance of continuing the fight against oppression and inequality. While the message was sent out, some let it fly over their heads and continue to live in the dark. Even in 2024, there are still people of color being wrongfully accused. There are still individuals in the justice and police force who harbor closed-minded mindsets and allow their biases to affect others' lives. With all of these problems currently, the significance of Juneteenth should not be forgotten. This day is a reminder of the long journey toward freedom and equality that continues to this day. It serves as a beacon of hope and resilience, urging us to confront injustice and work towards a society where everyone is treated with dignity and respect. As we commemorate Juneteenth, let us renew our commitment to fight against systemic racism and advocate for meaningful change, ensuring that the struggles and triumphs of those who came before us are honored and remembered. Juneteenth will always be known in the Black community as a pivotal moment in civil rights history. Having it recognized as a federal holiday not only honors the struggles and triumphs of the past, but also serves as an educational platform for others to learn about this significant moment. This recognition sheds light on the ongoing issues of racial injustice and equality that continue today. With the power of social media, television programming, and various media outlets, the message of Juneteenth can be amplified, reaching wider audiences and fostering a greater understanding of the importance of this day. These platforms have the potential to inspire and promote future leaders in our world and our society, encouraging them to seek out and embody the change needed to create a more just and equitable world. By celebrating Juneteenth, we not only commemorate a critical point in history, but we also galvanize efforts to address the challenges that remain, paving the way for a brighter and more inclusive future.
Congratulations. That was awesome. You stay up here. Thank you, Michaela. The other third place winner is Obed Kim, and they were unable to be here due to prior commitments. So I will read their essay. Land of the oppressed, home of the broken. Land of the free and home of the brave. Yet where is the free in this land? Where are the so-called brave? How long will they wait until they've bled enough? In a country named after freedom, why is there a need to celebrate a day to commemorate the Day of Freedom for the people who built the foundations of the country? Did the founding fathers not self-righteously declare that all men are created equal? Yet 2 centuries worth of history proves this otherwise. Where was the equality they were promised? It took nearly 90 years to scratch the surface of their bold claims of equality, and more frustratingly, the matter of civil rights had to be discussed 100 years later today. Are they not the same men who endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights? Then why is it that when one looks around, there is nothing but injustice for one peoples and the other enjoying all the privileges? With that in mind, let's celebrate the day of Juneteenth as intended, because that is our legacy left behind by our broken country. We cannot fix the past, but we can look to it and build a better future. The biggest evil, slavery, was eliminated on this day, yet others remain hidden, and it is our responsibility to address those issues. This is not a call to despair, but a call to action. and a reminder that change is possible and within our reach. Celebrating this day means peeling off the facade and looking back to the true face of America. We must use today to educate young children about the injustices of their brothers, sisters, because they hold the future in their hands. The great abolitionist Frederick Douglass once said, "It is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men." And what better way to change this broken land than that? Our history as a country is broken, yet our future can be changed. Celebration of this day is significant because it allows for an evaluation of how far we've come and still need to go. Civil rights are discussed more now than ever, and this reflects our need for change. This Juneteenth, let's encourage community action and voice. Our actions today will reflect the historical and contemporary struggle to gain equality while maintaining the momentum of civil rights and inspiring the new generation. While it is important to celebrate the end of slavery, the greatest evil known to mankind, it is crucial to address the others that remain hidden. Matters such as police brutality, mass incarceration, racial profiling, and unequal access to education and health care are still a persistent struggle on the path toward equality. The day should highlight such issues to slowly rebuild the country as the land of the free and home of the brave. Awesome job.
So we have a 3-year-old, Kamari Perkins, is looking for his grandmother. Kamari is over here by the food tent over here, the pavilion. His grandpa, Kamari Perkins, a 3-year-old, is over here by the basketball courts, looking for his grandpa.
So our second place winner is Alexis Jones.
My name is Alexis Jones. I just finished my senior year at Lakeview High School. Growing up in a predominantly white community, a comment I often heard through innocence or ignorance was, "Why do you need Black History Month?" It was always posed simply, usually followed by some variation of the accusation that the rest of the year doesn't have a wood slab with whites only painted on it and hung up in the sky. And they're right. That's not the case, at least not anymore. Regardless, not everything that's for the people in this country is for my people. And that has been made abundantly clear time and time again over centuries of history. And while we have healed from them, the scars still require salve to ease the sting. Independence was won on July 4th, 1776. People fought and died and bled for their people, made sure that their children were safe, and would grow up in a country they could thrive in. That's true and can't be taken away. Independence was won for people that had others in shackles and chains. People fought and died to get back to the homes that were maintained by the lesser beings they never knew the names of. Their shed blood was cleaned with cotton wipes that held the souls of slaves in every thread. They made sure their children could grow safely as they were lulled to sleep by the thunder cracking out their windows, never having to see the lightning strikes embedded in black skin. That day brought peace to some people, but it will never be the day that brought that justice rang for all. June 19th, 1865 was the day the last black body would ever bleed in the fields they were forced into, as a whole 2 years after the proclamation was made, the last slaves were free. The first day in American history where we could all truly call ourselves free, where the claim of independence for all could feel like more than a cotton-tongued lie when the truth was hard to swallow.
As a child, I never realized the disconnect I felt. The odd feeling of seeing black faces waving flags under firelit skies, or the way that every 4th of July poster looked nothing like my family or neighbors. I didn't question the way the Pledge of Allegiance felt increasingly incorrect after every vague history class. I knew the names and dates of every special day in American history, but when it came to the freedom of those cruelly abused and subjugated to a level less than human, it became nothing but a footnote. I didn't know Juneteenth existed until I was 14 years old. I didn't know it took 2 years to get there until I was 15. The children of today should grow up with all the knowledge that we had yesterday and the ability to strive for what we'll know tomorrow. Recognizing the history that we glaze over is the first step to healing from it and the first prevention to repeating it. There is so much we don't learn, so much that's kept from us, when all this does is maintain the scars, letting them fester and itch until we tear them open all over again. Juneteenth is a solve for that pain, a way to connect with the histories we have and the perseverance of a small nation within another one. Our roots were severed centuries ago. There's nothing we can do to change that. But what we can do is celebrate what we have, the ways we've managed to settle ourselves in this foreign soil and flourish into the garden of wealth and culture we've cultivated here.
All right, awesome job, Alexis. And just want to put a plug in for Willard Library real quick. If you want to have some dialogue about Juneteenth with your family, we have these cute little things that has little wheels that has explanation about Juneteenth, and we got a lot of great books too. All right. So our first place winner is Tana Billard. Come on down. Are they here?
All right, for the sake of time, I will just be reading the last 2 paragraphs of the wonderful essay, and it was entitled Legacy. Our generation is living in changed times, times that our ancestors have prayed would come. We are walking on paths that were not paved by us, but made for us. Juneteenth gives America hope. It shows that despite our circumstances, there is a way through. There is a way to prosper in the face of adversity. It takes time, it takes love, and it takes courage. June 19th is a reminder not of what once was, but what should be. Everyone in America has a choice. We have a voice that we can use, and we have strength within our morality. General Order Number 3 provided the structure for a generation of greatness. All we have to do is accept our role in changing and maintaining the future ahead. Juneteenth provided a wake-up call and a foundation of freedom and progress. It is a reminder not only of the battles that were lost, but the dignity that was gained. It shows that there is always a way to persevere, even when the best hand has not been dealt. We are victors in the face of despair, champions in the battle of discrimination, and conquerors of a tranquil future. Juneteenth is our gifted legacy.
All right. Let's give another round of applause to all the contestants and the judges. Thank you. And thank you to KCC and Badford TIHT for sponsoring it.
All right, we're going to get a quick picture. If we can have Richard come up. We'll get a picture of the awardees that are here, and then with the committee as well. So we'll start here, and then we'll bring, you guys can stay right there. If you can get the 2 of them first. The 2 of them first, and then the whole committee. All right, and then come over for, do you want them on this side? Okay. Everybody can come over on this side. Let's give them another round of applause. Great job, committee. Great job, students. You guys rocked it. Yes. Loved it. So I got so excited about the essay, the education part, the reason we're all here. I forgot to let the elected officials give their proclamation. So let's go ahead and get that done, starting with the City Commission with Commissioner Janasia Morris.
I don't feel like y'all like me. Hold on. She said Janasia Morris. Okay? So like Miss Lynn said, I am up for re-election this year. So if you see me around today, I do have my petition with me. If you vote at Second Baptist Church or Cherry Hill Manor, you are eligible to sign my petition. With that being said, I will now read the proclamation from the City of Battle Creek. Whereas in Battle Creek, Michigan, this celebration is known as Juneteenth Family Day. It is a coming together of the Juneteenth event originated in 2003 by the Battle Creek branch of the NAACP and the Urban League of Battle Creek's long-standing Family Day event to create a family-focused celebration of freedom for all communities in the greater Battle Creek area. And whereas it is our hope that by remaining sensitized to the conditions, lessons, and experiences of others, we can make significant and lasting improvements in our society. Now, therefore, I, Janasia Morris, City Commissioner of Battle Creek, Michigan, and in concurrence with the State of Michigan, do hereby proclaim the third Saturday in June, which is June 15th, 2024, as Juneteenth Family Day in the greater Battle Creek area.
Thank you. That's my commissioner. Yes, thank you, Commissioner Morris. Next up, County Commissioner and Vice Chair of the County Commission, Steve Frisbee.
Thank you. I won't read the whole thing and bore you to death, but I'll read the most important part of it. Whereas across our nation, Americans continue to celebrate Juneteenth, a day to reflect on the sufferings of slavery and to remember the joyful Declaration of Freedom. It's a time of rejoicing with family and friends and a time for planning the future. And therefore, on behalf of the County Board of Commissioners and my fellow commissioners, now Chair Derek King, Rochelle Hatcher, Monique French, Diane Thompson, and Tommy Miller, and a soon-to-be new commissioner for the 3rd District, I offer this proclamation from the county. Thank you.
It's taken off. Thank you so much. And now, beautiful, thank you. And now, representing the state, Representative Jim Hosma from the 44th District.
Thank you, Lynn. It's always my pleasure to be at Juneteenth Family Day, or before that, Family Day at Claude Evans Park. So we have recognized Juneteenth for many years on the county board, of which I formerly served with Steve. And I can tell you one year, maybe 12, 15 years ago, I was charged to read our county proclamation recognizing Juneteenth. I couldn't get through it. It's that poignant and evocative of a civil rights story of American history. I think it's one of the most poignant and evocative stories in American history, if not the most evocative and poignant. So today I'm going to try to read a different proclamation. This is from the state, and it's signed by Governor Whitmer and by Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist. It's with great pride that we join the good people of Battle Creek in celebrating its 21st Juneteenth anniversary. We heard all that history from Sam Gray. As the residents of the community gather to celebrate and pay their respects to the memory of those who established this tradition and to reaffirm their commitment to the future, we commend them and thank them for all that Juneteenth in Battle Creek has meant in helping to define the character of our beloved Great Lakes state. Founded in 2003, Juneteenth in Battle Creek can trace its roots to the first celebration 159 years ago in Galveston, Texas. This is the story that Michaela, Alexis have shared, Sam too gave us the history of. Juneteenth is a celebration that commemorates African American freedom and the ending of slavery in the United States. This event is an incredibly important celebration in our community and serves as a reminder to always strive for what's righteous and just. In observing an anniversary like Juneteenth in Battle Creek, we all learn a little more about our history. Often, in recalling the struggles of the past, we gain new insights into how our neighborhoods, businesses, churches, and schools developed as they did. For the children of Battle Creek, there are even greater rewards as they discover that they are part of traditions of citizenship that will be with them all their lives. With the wonderful gifts they share, the people of Battle Creek should celebrate proudly on this momentous day. Again, this is signed by me, by Garland Gilchrist, and by Governor Gretchen Whitmer. We recognize Juneteenth and enjoy the celebration.
Thank you, Representative Hodsma. Always supportive. We appreciate that. At this time, we are going to give away our announce and give away our Community Service Awards. And I'm going to bring up my husband, the chair of the Juneteenth Family Day Celebration Planning Committee, to make those announcements.
All right, we have a surprise. I would like Kathy and Taya, Kathy, to come up. She's gonna kill me, but you know, yeah. I'll beg for forgiveness later. How's that? So this is Kathy and Taya. Kathy does wear many hats in this community. Yes. And if you have had the privilege of walking past the Helen Montgomery Monument that's right here on the corner and observe how beautiful of a monument that is. Well, you know who did that? Miss Kathy. She took a lot of initiative and applied for some grants and won them and was awarded them and made that monument what it is. So we want to recognize you, even though you didn't want it. We love you. That's Kathy. Yeah. So we would like. Yeah, and she's hard at work too. So, yeah. Let me get in this one. So we recognize a bunch of other citizens in this beautiful community, and we would like to call up Pastor John Boyd. He's the founder of Love in Action Ministries and for his work with the city young people and intervention initiatives to help victims of crime and their families, along with the role he plays to get also the splash pad in Claude Evans Park. So we want to recognize you. And man, y'all need to look at that shirt, man. Thank you, Lady B. God says I am. I am accepted. I am redeemed. I am protected. I am capable. I am kind. There's a whole bunch of stuff on there, man. That's a ministry. That's a sermon right there. So we thank you. He said, that's my dad. So we would like to also call up the Splash Pad Committee in the Neighborhood Planning Council too. Is being recognized for the splash pad that our kids are enjoying right now. You see the water flowing, kids are enjoying the splash pad. So we want the Splash Pad Committee to come up. I know, yeah, you can stay down there, he says, or Lynn. Just stay down there because some of y'all are challenged. That's not a, did that sound bad? Did that sound bad? I mean, this ramp is kind of steep, so I don't want to fall down. So look, These are the people responsible for the splash pad. Let's give them a hand. And Pastor Hooper as well was part of that committee. Yes. And Kelly, where is Kelly? She was here. Where's Kelly? Kelly, she left. Okay. So we want to also recognize, I'm going to save this one for last, Michelle Warren. So this is Michelle. Michelle is a fitness professional, is being recognized for her healthy initiatives she spearheads in the community. This is Michelle Warren, and you know, yeah, this is Michelle. We would like to call up Marcel Heath. Marcel is a local educator and business owner, is being recognized for the work he's doing in Fatherhood Family Service Hub, and which he founded. Fatherhood is important. Fatherhood is important. Look at these brothers. Look at these brothers. Fathers. Look, I'm gonna say, look at this shirt. Strong fathers equal strong families, and strong families equal strong communities. Amen. That's my church on it. Amen. So be it. It is so. So this last one, actually, oh, she put it back. I'm gonna let you do this one.
Hi, it's the son of Rosetta Brewer in the park. There he is. I'd like to bring him up. I had a lovely conversation with this young man. He has vowed to keep his mother's legacy alive. And we need to give him a round of applause because Rosetta Brewer left an amazing legacy for our families of unsolved murders, of victims of unsolved murders in this city. We couldn't have done it without it. So I just want to acknowledge Rosetta Brewer and the anti-violence work she did. She also co-founded in 2019 Sisters, sharing in the support of those enforcing victims' rights shamelessly. I just want to also say that she embodied love. I mean, that woman loved on everybody she saw. And when you were in her presence, you felt that love. And we are so thankful to have had her here in our community. So I wanted to give this to her son. If you can introduce yourself, and then if you wanted to say a couple of words on her behalf.
My name is Earl Williams, son of Rosetta Brewer. I just want to say thank you. She's still doing countless things and she ain't even here. I appreciate it.
All right, let's give him a round of applause. And if everybody can just stay right where you are, we're going to take a picture with all the awardees. If they can come in, and you guys come on down front, right here in the middle. Right here in the middle. And here you go. Get in close. Get in close.
Yeah, can they come down here?
You want them all to come down? Okay. All right. Oh, okay. You good now. Kathy, can you run up here real quick, please?
Y'all make some room for him in the middle. Oh, y'all got to be tighter than that. I'm at the change.
All right, so I want the folks on this side to angle in, and this folks to angle in, facing that way. And Kathy, this is your award. All right. Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause for their work in our community and right here in this park where we are enjoying Juneteenth Family Day. All right, everybody. I'm going to wrap this thing up because You guys want to get to the music, right? Let's get to the music. And so, not to belabor it, I'm going to refer you all to the information tent. They have all the information on everybody in the park. They have all the information about all our sponsors, but I will take time to read those names. And they have all the information about the lineup for today from the main stage. Anything you want to know, they got it going on over there. I wanted to also acknowledge these fabulous shirts. You guys like the shirts for this year? These were designed by Reverend Beatrice Orn, so we thank her. And she's right back there waving. If you would like to purchase one, they are $15. Just go over to the Delta tent. There's tan awning tent just over here to my right. And they are there until they're gone at $15 each. And then throughout the day, you'll hear about our sponsors and everybody in the park from our MCs. But I did want to acknowledge those sponsors. W.K. Kellogg Foundation, the Denso Black Resource Network. They have some really great shirts. I mean, I love their shirts. Battle Creek Coalition for Truth, Racial Healing, and Transformation. Battle Creek Community Foundation. The JEX Fund. Kathy Antea, 3i Technologies. A. Philip Randolph Institute of Battle Creek. The Battle Creek Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Battle Creek Area Clean Water Partners. Calhoun County Democratic Party. They're also giving out, I believe, some ice pops over there with the free food. Sam and myself are sponsors. Kellogg Community College, Wayne Cook and Christine Kosmowski. Lakeview School District, Tom and Claire Ott. Linda Pell, Potter's Cannabis Boutique. Victor and Deborah Salih, Second Missionary Baptist Church, Stan and Shirley Tuggle, the Ark of Calhoun County, Masterpiece Creation Church, Greater Works Ministries, Adams Shirt Shack, the Burma Center, Chartwells, Battle Creek Public Schools, Calhoun County Veterans Affairs, Cereal City Hoopsters, City of Battle Creek Kellogg Arena, City of Battle Creek Small Business Development, Tony Iovino, Kirk's Jumpin' Fun Rentals, the Battle Creek Adult Branch of the NAACP, Penetrator Events, Roll Bounce, and more, Save-A-Lot Food Stores, Southwestern Michigan Urban League, Washington Heights United Methodist Church Hub of Hope, and Willard Library. Let's give all of those sponsors a round of applause. They help us put on this event for you every year. Now, with closing remarks and to bring up our MCs for the rest of the day, is my husband, Sam Grave, the chair.
That sounds good. Whoop, whoop. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors. So we want the first act to start making their way up. I don't know if y'all got something special going on or what, but but we couldn't, again, do this without all of our sponsors. And I just want to thank all of our vendors. Make sure you go visit every single one of them. All the food is on the street. We have retail information. And I can't wait to get to that catfish. Oh, yes. We have a huge kids corner. So the kids corner is inside the baseball field. We have two bouncy houses, and one of them is a water slide that has waters to keep our kids cool. And there's face painting over there too as well. So kids head over there to the kids corner. And we still have hot dogs. I think he probably got through the 750 hot dogs we have that he cooked them. We want to thank Mike McGee for cooking all those hot dogs. That's it, Mike. Go, Mike. 750 hot dogs. That's a lot of work. So make sure you go get you a hot dog and send your kids over to the kids corner. So Here we go. I'm going to turn it over to our MCs for the day. Y'all going to have to share this mic. Terry Koch, I mean, he got, look at that. Terry Koch and his group.
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling today? Okay. All right, so I know y'all ready to have a good time. We got a couple good sounds for y'all. Y'all ready to have a good time? I can't hear y'all. It's a good hot day, you know what I'm saying? Black Independence Day. Come on, y'all. Are y'all ready to have a good time? All right. I'm Micah.
What up, Battle Creek? Make some noise, Battle Creek. Y'all feeling good out there? Hey, yo, I go by the name of JL Speaks. I'm also Jason Meadows, and I'm so glad that y'all here today. If you're ready for Juneteenth, let me hear you say yeah! Say yeah! Hey, yo, let's give a shout out DJ Cherry Coke. What up, though? How you feeling? We appreciate you for the sound tonight. Hey, yo, Micah, you ready to do this? Hey, Micah, you ready to do this?